Hi YouTube, it's Renee. I'm back with another haul video. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of shopping. And I said one of my goals was to only buy things that I need. Or, I limited myself to a few things from the CHA release. And, yeah, I went shopping. Anyway, I think I'm going to be able to use most of it. So, my last Scrapbook.com, there were a few things that I wanted that were out of stock. So then they notify you, and then there was the National International Scrapbook Day sale. So yeah, I got a few things. The first thing I got was this Scrap-A-Ma-Bob. And I had the Creative Memories version, and I don't know where it happened to it. And on the last crop I went, which I'm hoping to get the video out next week, and show you some of the things I made and a little bit of going to the crop and packing for it. Everyone had one of these and I didn't, and luckily there's a gal that had two, so she let me borrow hers. So this will just be for my twice-a-year crops, as it really doesn't fit onto my table too good. Oh, now my dog sees something outside, so I'm gonna just take a little break here. As I was saying, it was only 10 bucks, and this is really useful when you go on crops, so I'm going to get used to this at least twice a year. And then these stickers also came back in stock, and those are what I'm going to use for my skating journal. I like these because they say things like land the jump, and they have skates and stuff, so this will be really useful for my skating journal. And then while I was looking at those, they had these stickers, and my brother and his boys do go-kart and car racing, so I usually make a calendar for my mom every year. I try to get pictures of all of her grandchildren, all my nieces and nephews, so I thought this might be good for the calendar. And then this Tim Holtz United States die was one of the things that came out in CHA that I knew I wanted, because I'm planning on doing maybe some road trips this summer, and I talked about going to Alaska possibly, so I know I will get a lot of use out of this particular die. So came back in stock, so I picked that up. And then whoops, this is kind of where it goes a little bit haywire, is I needed $70 to get free shipping, and you know how that goes. It's like, oh, what more can I put in my basket? But I think I'm going to be able to use this stuff because I bought the Hello World from My Mind's Eye, and I cannot resist a travel, and I cannot resist My Mind's Eye, although I've been doing pretty good. So this is the Hello World. I'm not sure what this one is. It doesn't say. But anyway, so there's that one. I really love this one with the triangles. And I like the colors. They're kind of muted. And this one with the airplanes. And I think they will really go good with the basic gray Travel Girl, which I have a lot of. So I think I can make use of that. And then this one with like the little maps and the circles. Love that. This one is a grid. And then, I'm not a big fan of this. While I love the Eiffel Tower, I have a whole bathroom that is devoted to Paris, and pictures of me and my sisters in Paris, and pictures of the Eiffel Tower and Eiffel Tower statues. I really wish they would come up with something else for travel besides the Eiffel Tower, because I'm probably not going to go to Paris again. But I do love this grid, so. And this one I see quite a few people use, and I like it because you can put big photos or a collage photo here, and then you really don't have to do much embellishing, so that one will be great. And then, yeah, again, London and Paris. Okay, I've been to London and Paris several times, but now I want to go other places. So let's travel people, or people that make travel lines, let's break out of the London and Paris. Let's do something different. Anyway, but I like that one. This one I really like, with the globes and the maps. It's not like any place specific. And I am a sucker for a map paper, although I'm not sure why Greenland is so big. But yeah, I'm a sucker for a map paper, so I really like this one. I should have got two because I like both sides of this one. And this one I did end up getting too because I really liked this one. And I think I could use a little bit of this, but I think that's just way too busy. But this, I think, would make a great background for both travel pages. And, you know, I think that would be great. So then, of course, I had to get the embellishments. So I got the flares. And I got the die cuts. There's tons and tons of those. I got the rub-ons. I really do love the colors of this collection. I think they'd be good for a lot of stuff. And then the enamel shapes and dots. I just love these. I don't know. And then these looked like they were navy, but they came in this color. So I'm not sure, but I'll probably be able to use them. And then I couldn't believe, like, there's a lot in here. I thought it was just going to be like couple little sheets of these tabs, but there's like letters and all kinds of stuff in here. Again, with the Eiffel Tower. I love the Eiffel Tower, but could we not do the Eiffel Tower? There's other places in the world beside Paris. Let's get some imagination, okay? All right, and this I think is really great because there's some globes and airplanes and bikes and taxis and arrows and little Polaroids. So I think this would be really great on travel pages. And then I end up getting the 6x6 pad too, which I think is really awesome and will be great for divided page protectors. Love it. Okay, so that is my scrapbook.com haul. And I just didn't stop there. I ended up going to Joann's just because everything was 40% off and I wanted to see what they had on sale. So I ended up getting two things at Joann's. First, I ended up getting this stamp for 40% off, and it is of the United States. And I think I can use this and maybe make a background or something, or make it on some, I have some plans to make some little, like, on-the-go notebooks and stuff for traveling, so I think I'll use this a lot. And I think I was just in the mood because I bought that Tim Holtz die, but anyway, I like it, and I like the saying on it. And I went to Hobby Lobby last night and I saw something similar to this and I almost bought it. I'm like, no, you do not need another stamp with the United States on it. So I like this. And then I ended up getting this tin because it was like $6 and like 40% off. And you know, I had this like dollar store bin and all these like little inks, and there's one out because I was using it, but it was like overflowing and it kept falling out and was digging around. But I really like this little Tim Holtz case, and for, you know, $3.50, how can you go wrong, right? So I ended up getting one of those, and I actually have another one on order from Scrapbook.com because one of the other things I was gonna let myself do was get the Chanel stuff when it came out. And yeah, I was a little slow, so I ended up getting some of the stuff because a lot of it was sold out. But anyway, so I got the tin. I have another one on order so that I can have 2 tins, but a lot better than this heaped up thing I had. And I don't know, we're supposed to get a Hobby Lobby near me, and they've been building it for, I gotta say, 9 months now. And like, I was getting impatient. I'm like, when is this ever going to be built? So I knew there was one in the cities. I used to go down, when my daughter was going to Gustavus, I used to go to the one in Mankato because there wasn't one in the cities. So I was going to drive to the other side of the cities because I know there's one in Woodbury. So I was going to drive down there and ask my younger daughter if she wanted to go with me because, you know, get out of the house and take a little drive. And then I found out there was one in Maplewood, so that is a lot closer, and I used to live on the end of town, so it was a good chance to show my daughter my old stomping grounds. But I ended up getting a couple things from Hobby Lobby as well. So one thing I wanted to get was a specific mat for my fuse tool, because I have some big plans on fusing up some of those not quite fitting page protectors, which I think will work really good. So I wanted just a cheap mat that I could use. And I like the lines because I think, you know, I'll be able to see through it and stay on the line and line things up. And it was only $11.99. And it says it's perfect for cutting. So I am going to try this. So it was 12 bucks. So I figured, what the heck? Okay. So then this has been out of stock at scrapbook.com too. And I ended up getting it. And I figured, they told me it was back in stock after I placed my order. That's the thing about scrapbook.com. I will wait and get some stuff, and then I'll put some stuff on to like notify me, and then the day after I order, they'll tell me a bunch of stuff is back in stock. And they're so fast about shipping, you can't even add them to your order. So anyway, I like the words on here, and I think I'm going to add these to my Las Vegas album. So I got that. And then this I saw on clearance, and I just love these little houses. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. So this is like totally an impulse buy, but it was like half price. Well, 40% off. So anyway, I'm going to try that out. So those are my hauls, and I feel a little guilty, but not. So I'm really trying to rein in my spending, but I think I will get this travel paper used eventually, and I will use all the other stuff I got. This is probably really my only impulse purchase. So thank you for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye bye.